And congratulations on the album.
Oh, thank you.
It really is sensational. You must be so proud. I mean, do you still get pride of things like that? Do you get nervous? How do you feel?
No, not when I'm recording and it's private. It's not in front of people. It's just my own team, you know,
Yeah.
an engineer, my co-executive producer, my arrangers. It's just warm and friendly, and I don't have to worry about anything, you know. No
Yeah.
makeup, just being comfortable.
Yeah.
And nobody's watching me. It's just me and the music, and it's just divine.
Is that when you're at your happiest?
Mm-hmm. Doing something private like that and just singing songs that I believe in. Mm-hmm. You know, remember my last two albums, even though they were number one, I was really revisiting, on one of the albums, I was revisiting songs that I had sung for many years. That's kind of boring to me. The last album, I had some good things. That was really fun because, you know, to make, interweave dialogue with the songs from shows and work with actors. That was really fun.
Yeah.
And it just, I have such a passion for America, for my country. And I was trying to speak my truth with my feelings. And thank God that I have music as an outlet to express my feelings. And that's what this album was about for me. What were your favorites?
Rain's Gonna Fall.
Really?
That's probably
Wow.
my favorite.
You're kidding.
Yeah, no.
Why? The lyric or the...
I think everything.
Oh, the music too?
Yeah, because I
Great.
think you've managed to get that wonderful combination of it's very much you, it's very contemporary, lyrics are brilliant, you can interpret it many different ways, but it's just got a wonderful, it's like a today feel, but exactly what I think fans will hope and want from you.
Well, how about it was the first song that I tried to write a lyric to on my little piece of paper that I sketched out, and then later on I thought, could this be a song? Gave it to some people to work on the music, and the first thing I ever wrote was, but I'm watching somebody who is illogical, who is taking the facts and making it hoaxes or whatever. You know, so I wrote, up is down. This is a place where up is down and wrong is right, and facts are fake, and friends are foes. You know, watching NATO and Canada and his disrespect for Angela Merkel and for the Queen of England, you know, not taking her arm to help her through the crowd, going first, pushing away the president of Montenegro. I was.
You were gobsmacked, as we say in Britain.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I was gobsmacked. Really. I was in shock at the lack of respect and the behavior and the lack of humility, and I just had to write. I had to sing. It became my passion. Coming out, we have to, artists maybe, you know, have to express themselves.
Yeah.
When something is happening that is so humongous, so kind of world-shattering.
Yeah. Have you ever been in awe of anyone? Because obviously everyone's very much in awe of you.
The only time I was ever flummoxed, you know, like, I remember when I was trying to cast The Prince of Tides, and Kevin Costner came to meet me, and I had that reaction of, whoa, and I got scared and kind of hid outside the door, and he was so sweet. He saw my reaction and he took me by the hand. But I don't get awed that easily.
Yeah.
Because my idol, I mean, when I was growing up and forever, was Marlon Brando. But it was like an immediate connection when we met, and then we became friends.
I was lucky enough to see you at Staples in LA, 2016. Now, I keep on reading all this stuff that you go and that's it, no more live.
Maybe I've told you, but we counted how many shows I've made. I think I've done like 98, maybe 100 since 1963. You know, because I find it kind of scary.
Yeah.
And again, you know, I don't want to disappoint people. I get frightened of forgetting the words of the songs, and so it's not fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to really center myself and calm myself and just try to think of what I'm singing about.
Talking of words, your memoir that we've all been waiting for quite some time.
Well, I'm trying to convince the publisher to let me do 2 separate books. Let's finish the book here in about 1995, and then that's another book.
In terms of reliving it, is it fun? No, yeah.
It's hard work. I tell you the truth, the only reason I started to write this book is because I couldn't get a movie made. I really want to direct movies. That's what I love to do. So I don't have to be in front of the camera. I can be behind the camera. But I can, you know, when you have a vision of something, you can actually realize that vision. It's hard work, but it's fun, too.
Yeah.
It's exciting work. But I couldn't get any one of the projects I had to get greenlit.
Well,
that's what I love about recording, because I have control of my records, my album covers, you know, every word in it. And I like that. And yet, you know, it's odd, and I think it's becoming more prevalent, but to have women who are in control of their projects, you know, of companies or whatever they do, to have the final say.
You were very much at the forefront of that, though, pushing things through and directing and all the rest of it. And the last time we just touched on it briefly, we just said, you know, it's certainly becoming a much better time for women within the business. Yeah,
I think so. Although, when you think of how few women directors there still are, I don't know. And I think men now may be frightened to hire women because of, you know, I think the rules have to be rewritten. What works now? I mean, you know, if I wanted to give you a hug or you wanted to give me a hug, you know, do you ask my permission?
Go back to the album a little bit, because again, because you were saying that you love that moment, you're in the studio, and it's kind of like your little baby, and nobody's seen it, nobody's heard it.
Right.
And then is there still trepidation or what?
Well, no, this was, I didn't know what would come out when the first song I started to sing. I didn't know, because my voice was kind of hoarse when I sing on stage and I don't have my earphones on. Just, I don't know, the minute I put on the headphones, I could sing. But I think it comes from my deep down passion for this subject, you know, what I was singing about. It's just trying to help people see the truth, value the truth. You know, have a president who doesn't lie in front of the UN and with some cockamamie statement like he's done more for the presidency than any other president in the world ever or something. And they laughed at him. I loved when Obama was there, you know, when Clinton was there, and they were respected and they were applauded because they were articulate. They had conscience and consciousness and wisdom and being informed politically and experience in government, all those things that this president doesn't have. And, you know, that's why people say he's unfit, or the books are saying it, but the more they say that about him, the more arrogant he gets. So,
at this stage in your career, though, and with the album, and I'm not just saying it, it's absolutely, it's brilliant, and I think it's everything that the fans will want and more, because there's so much of it is just a little bit different, and it's so contemporary in many respects. But from your point of view, is it kind of all gravy now, or is there still that?
Oh no,
no.
I don't know. I don't know if this album is going to sell or if people are going to be interested in.
Yeah, I think you're all right.
I mean, all I can do is do what I think is right, you know, from my gut, what feels right. I'm singing a song with beautiful melodies. It's not like some speech I'm giving.
I always wanted to ask you on a slight tangent, because I know obviously when you lost your dog, your beloved, there she is,
right here near my heart.
And then the cloning. Did it really work?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I have 2 delicious babies
And similar, and very similar?
Well, no, that's the thing.
Oh, right.
The soul cannot be cloned.
Right.
Even the personality. They look exactly like Sammy.
Just want to finish off.
Yes.
Final track in the album. Happy Days Are Here Again. And you sing it with such... there's so many emotions in there.
Yeah.
Just take me through that.
Oh, my God. Well, when I first sang Happy Days Are Here Again, when I was 19 years old, and then I recorded it, halfway during this album, I thought, you know what? I need to revisit Happy Days Are Here Again. That was interesting, because when I recorded it, and then I took that sigh at the end, and I thought, and we probably thought that I wanted to cut it out. And I said, no, that's exactly, I feel deflated. I feel like it's beyond words now. It's a sound that tells you what I'm thinking and feeling. You know? It's the truth. And that's what I want more for our country. Truth, which is the essence of democracy.